Well, here we go for part 6 of the rock crawler build. So today we're finishing up the steering, so you get to see that, and Ford-Man Cody's here. Alright YouTube, so I'm going to show you a steering setup. Right down there you have this hole. I made this bracket up here with a little sleeve. Now let me put this together because I've done this off video. Let me show you how I made this. This is the typical shaft right here. I have a little hole drilled. Take it, put it up through here, go down here, and it goes down like that. Then you take this piece, right there, it all splits apart. Right there's a hole, so you can put cotter pins or slip pins or whatever. Take it, and it just slides down through. Line it up a little bit. Just goes together like that. And that's how it works. So when you get it all together, you'd put a pin right there and a pin right there. Pin right here, you can just remove the steering wheel or remove the pin right there and slip this whole thing right about. I gotta go ahead and finish welding this, finish welding that, and of course this just slips right up out. You gotta slip it up in through this hole. Then, because the motor will be right here, you gotta bring it down the angle, and it slips right on out. So, it'll be just enough room to remove the whole steering setup, in case if you're working on this thing. And what I'm planning, I ain't too sure yet, but I'm going to put a dash here somehow. It might be just one big square condom with two round edges right there. You know, push button and a kill switch and a light switch for the lights and things like that, and whatever I'll put on here. So I'm going to finish welding that. Ford-Man Cody, what do you think of the steering setup on this?
I actually kind of like it, to be honest. It ain't too short, it ain't too high, just perfect whatever you set on it.
Not too much wobble, is there?
Not that I noticed now.
Shake it once. Not too bad. Alrighty, so let's weld this thing. Alright YouTube, so I got it all welded and grinded, and turns pretty good. Like there's ain't that much play, and the only play it's coming from is right out of that center sleeve on the shaft. So see where it's wiggling at. Other than that, it's pretty solid and should work pretty good. Now we gotta make a dash. I ain't too sure how we're gonna do that. I don't know. I'm gonna talk it over to my wife and Ford-Man Cody and see what we come up that we think is pretty awesome. Oh, and something I want to show you. This old DeWalt chop saw. I had a Cadillac converter laying around and a customer stopped in. And he said, I got this saw. If you want to trade that Cadillac converter for a saw. I looked at it and I'm like, well, it's a older DeWalt. Probably from the early 90s or 80s or somewhere in there. And one of the legs is missing. But I thought, sure, I heard it run. But I've been using it to cut some scrap metal and, well, cutting metal in general. That thing works better than a newer one. So, win-win on me. Alright, YouTube. So I think this is what I'm going to go with. I got a rectangle, as you can see in the vise. Alright. So I started the center line right here and right there. That I thought that I could put in here kind of like a triangle. The center go from here to there. So we're going to see how that looks, and I'll show you. Alright, so I got two of these. Both of them are the same. They kind of go like that. This half go on one side, that half goes on the other side. And oh, by the way, the wood screws, they're just in there for temporary until I get slip pins in there. But yeah, let's get them in there and we'll get them welded. I think it looks pretty awesome. There we go. So what do you think of it? Looks pretty awesome. I like how it looks and everything. You can still see a round tubing come down for the old driver shafter. Ain't really a drive shaft, you know what it is, steering shaft. But anyways, so it looks pretty awesome. Now we can poop some holes in it, put some switches in it. But I think next I'm gonna put bolts on the stem, and where the wheel goes on in the shaft. So alright, yeah. YouTube, so we're gonna take this bolt, had a head on it, we cut it right in half. And now I'm gonna put it right up against here. And I'm going to weld it here. So, Foreman Cody, thank you for getting this clip. And get a little me of welding this. You got to line it up straight, then just give it a little tack on one side, then go back on the other side. Alright, YouTube. So the next part, me and Foreman Cody was discussing on a brace on the back, and we think it'd look pretty awesome, and we're gonna go ahead and do it, and I'll get Foreman's opinion on it. I'm thinking about running the bar from like right center of here the whole way down to there, where it'd be like that. I'm just putting that piece of angle iron there for like a template so you can see. Then about, I don't know, probably down here, I'd take and have a little stem come out, put your spare tire on. I think it'd look pretty awesome. Like I said, it'd be lined up kind of like that, other than be round tubing, not angle iron. And we'll just weld it on there like that. What do you think about the idea, Foreman?
I actually like the news monkey said. We throwed a couple ideas around, and this is about the best one we came up with.
And this is the first rock crawler we ever built, so it's kind of different for us, ain't it?
Yeah, we're used to building something like the racing mowers
yeah,
here.
Something like that, So it's something different. Look, I cut the Foreman. He's tacking this thing together on our little fixture here we have made up. It's like I said, I got a bunch of short pieces in the last video, and just use this piece of angle iron, put it all in, have the right measurement, tack it all together, then weld it all up, and grind them down so it looks like all one piece. So I think it looks pretty awesome when it be done. So we got it in there pretty good. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. I got this top welded the whole way around. And the bottom, it's only halfway welded. I gotta get the inside half. But I'll show you how I like to put the tire on there. I might change the idea a little bit. Alrighty, so we got this hunk of axle. Still has keyway in it and that. I cut it off right about there, so it's about 8 inches long. Alright, I figure come up about here and weld it on. So we're going to get a little clip of that. I gotta get the welder. Alrighty, so this is ready to weld on, and let me give it a few tacks here. You want to get your wire out just a little. There we got one tack. Two tacks, so I can take this little magnet off now. Alright, so we got a tire up there for mock-up. See how she looks? I think it looks pretty awesome. Let me take the tire off and here. That's how it looks. Just, a couple of little bit of weld right around there. And gotta get stuff cleaned up, and we'll finish welding the shifter. And I think this will be the end of this video. And on the next video, I don't know when it will be up, if it will be up tomorrow. if it be up a week from now.
Next video, we'll have the clutch. We'll be building the clutch. And it will be a double pulley clutch, you know. A flat pulley and a V idler pulley. So, let's get the shifter welded on and I'll show you that.
So, how I have this. This is a 9-inch long, 1/2-inch diameter, 1/2-inch coarse threads at the top, 9 inches long from there to there, and I think I'm going to pull shifter out this way, like connect, go right here, have a little pivot, then it goes this way, then have a little lever up here where it controls the gears. But we'll just get this part welded on for now. Like I said, the next part we'll be making the clutch. So let me get this welded.
So that's the end of part 6 there, and you gotta tune in for part 7, and keep on watching my videos until I get part 7 done here. So yeah, keep on watching.